Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Black Ops 4 beta gameplay. It has been a while since the beta has actually ended, but I do still have, like I said, some more videos, some more content of the actual multiplayer beta. The Blackout gameplays, or the Blackout beta is going to be coming out here in about a week, I believe? Or no, 2 weeks, sorry. And I'm extremely excited for it. I kind of wanted to, sneak a few more of the multiplayer beta gameplays in before the Blackout one comes out. And this is actually my first Control gameplay that I'm going to put out. I think this might have been my first Control gameplay that I actually did. Like, this is the first time I played this. I actually ended up doing very well in it. We ended up winning, and it was actually a really fun game kind of to actually play. I do think the heist is a little bit more fun, or at least I feel like I'm gonna play heist a little bit more than I play Control, but who knows, it could change once the actual game comes out. You know, they could add a bunch of stuff, or they could kind of change a couple things here and there, but overall I very much enjoyed Control. Now basically what Control is you get 30 lives each team. So basically, you start with 30 lives. As every time, one of your teammates dies, one time you die, if you kill another person, obviously that counts as a life towards the other team or your team. There are two zones. There's A and B. Basically what you got to do is you got to sit or stand in the zone to basically, control it, essentially. It's kind of like, what's it called, domination, essentially. Where, it takes several seconds, I don't even know what the time frame is for these zones to actually be controlled. I haven't actually looked to see if it's one of those, if like your entire team is on it, if it takes less time than it would if just one person is. I probably should have looked that up, but it is what it is. But basically you have to stay in these zones until you control it. If you are defending, then you actually, if you go into the zone with another person, it counts as basically nobody's getting the time. If you are attacking the zones or on offense, obviously the time goes up. If you're on defense and you're the only one in the zone, then it actually goes down. Basically, you get a minute and a half to do it. As you can see, when somebody's in the zone, it stops. So basically you have, like a minute and a half to essentially get into the zones. Basically is what it is. I believe if there are like an attack person and a defensive person in the zones, I believe it keeps the clock going, but I could be wrong on that as well. If you can't get like the zones in a minute and a half, obviously you lose. If you basically, like you're on the attacking side and you get both zones to be completely destroyed or whatever it is, then you win, obviously. Let's see here. If you actually lock down a zone, so if you're on the attacking side, if you lock it down, you actually get a minute added to that time. So basically, the whole point of the game is essentially domination, but like one team is essentially attacking the other team's defense. So pretty close to, I would assume, domination more than anything, with a little bit of hard point in it. Now this is where it kind of gets kind of cool. It's a cool spin on it, where the 30 lives. So basically you start out with 30 lives, like I've explained already. If you lose all 30 lives, you lose. Like, that's done. You don't have to get the zones, you don't have to attack the zones, you don't have to defend the zones anymore or anything like that. If 30 lives are up, you are done. Basically, if you get down to your last 5 lives, there are no more respawns. If you die within the last 5 lives, you are gone. Like, you're done. You're not going to be playing anymore. So, once you kind of see, hey, we're down to 7 lives, we're down to 8 lives, guys, like, you may want to start playing your life a little bit better. Overall, though, it seems like a really cool game. Like I've explained before, it seems, I don't see this being what's competitive. There we go. I couldn't think of what it was called. I don't see this being a competitive kind of gameplay at all. It could be in like the UMGs, the GBs, and stuff like that. It could be, but I don't see it ever doing that. Honestly, it just truly, I don't know. I feel like this will just be like for pubs and stuff like that. Just because I honestly, in competitive, their core of hardpoint to go to, was it search after that, and then CTF after that, I feel like they're never going to change that. However, with them, possibly doing 5 men and competitive on a team instead of 4 people. It could change. Who knows? But overall, like I said, enjoyed this game. I cannot wait for the Blackout beta, and I absolutely cannot wait until the game actually comes out. I have had a blast playing this game, the beta at least. Like I said, I just can't wait for this game to come out. October 12th, I want to say? But I believe it's October 12th. But with that, guys, I think I'm actually going to wrap up this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe to me as I continue to grow. Be a tremendous help. But as always, guys, I will see you next episode.
Black Ops are contesting B. Enemies contesting Bravo. They're low on lives. Eliminate them.
Come, get the hellstorm in the air.
Contesting Alpha.
Hostile firebreak. Kill.
We're taking multiple zones. Hostiles contesting Bravo. Black Ops are contesting A. Alpha secure. Be advised. Hostile TAC deploy beacon active. Enemies contesting Bravo. The enemy team have no lives left. A bonus to whoever frags their last man.
UAV standing by.
We're taking B. We're pulled ahead. Our reputation's built on victory. Switching sides. Defend all zones.
Recon authorizing UAV tasking.
In return, sensors are capped to your objective.
Losing Alpha.
UAV energy levels 50% depleted.
Firing
We're defending A.
UAV launch. Authorization Nomad.
lighting up targets.
They're taking Alpha.
Removed Ajax. Tagged and bagged.
We're contesting Alpha.
Nomad down.
UAV standing by.
TACOM, establish UAV
Time's
above.
nearly up. Finish strong.
UAV perimeter established. Angels 10. UAV 50% time check.
Running out of lives.
tag.
We're winning this. Operation complete. Nice work.
Smoked Ajax.